Okay, now in this video we're gonna solve the following equation. X cubed plus x is 10 with x is in R. Okay, so this is good. So we know where we have the solutions. In trying to solve these equations, sometimes trial and error can help. Okay, so if we say 0 is not a solution because 0 cubed plus 0 is 0 and 0 can't be 10. 1 can't be a solution. So we can check sometimes this helps. And if we note that 2 cubed plus 2 is 10, that means 2 is a solution. Okay, and it's great that we notice that x equals 2 is a solution. So because we have a formula for finding the solutions of a cubic equation, but it's big and it's large. And now when we see that x is 2, it's good news because we can do something that we want to learn. So we're gonna solve this one by identification. Okay, so now we can see that we can write this equation in the following manner. So x cubed plus x minus 10 is 0. Okay, and now we know that 2 is a solution. That means we can write this one as x minus 2 times ax squared plus bx plus c is 0. Okay, because we know that 2 is x minus 2 is a factor. Okay, now we're gonna use identification. What do we mean by that? So we multiply everything and we identify these coefficients of x cubed with this one here. Okay, so we're gonna do it in practice. Okay, so here we're gonna multiply everything. Okay, so we're gonna multiply to write this one as a cubic equation. Okay, so if we multiply by x, we're gonna get ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx. Now if we multiply by minus 2, we're gonna get minus 2ax squared minus 2bx minus 2c is 0. Okay, now we collect the powers with each other. So there is nothing that has the x cubed except the one that's facing a. So for the x squared, we have b, so we have plus b, this one and this one, minus 2a x squared. For the x, we have plus, so c minus 2b x minus 2c is 0. Okay, what do we mean when we say identification? So here, if this one can be identified with this one here, then the coefficients must be the same. Okay, here we see that in front of x cubed we have 1. Therefore, we have a is 1. And there is no x2, no x to the power 2 here in this equation here. So here, that means that b minus 2a is 0. So here, to convince ourselves, we're gonna add plus 0x squared. For the x, we have only 1, okay? That means c minus 2b is 1. And minus 2c is minus 10. So this is the constant. It's equal to minus 10. Okay? So this is more than enough to solve for these coefficients here. Okay? Why did we do it this way? Because we know that polynomial can be factored in this way. And also we want to solve for the other solutions when we have a second degree or quadratic polynomial. We can find the solution using delta or the discriminant. So this is our aim here. So here we found that a is 1, c is 5. Solving here, divide everything by minus 2, we get c is 5. The only thing left is b. Okay, so b is 2a, that means b is 2. And we can check here, we can check, so this is minus 2b is 1 minus c, or 1 minus 5, which is minus 4. Therefore, b is minus 4 over minus 2, which is 2. So this is just for checking, because we have more coefficients or more equations that what we need. Therefore, this polynomial, this second degree polynomial, can be written as, we have a is 1. So therefore we have, let me do it here, ax squared plus bx plus c. So here a is 1, and b is 2 plus 2x, and c is 5. Okay, so therefore my equation, this one here in this form, so x cubed plus x minus 10 is equal to x minus 2 times x squared plus 2x plus 5. Let's make it equal to 0 because we want to solve. Okay, so it's equal to this one here, but since we want to solve, we set it equal to 0. Okay, now the solutions of these ones, this equation is the same as this one here. So from here we get x is 2, or x squared plus 2x plus 5 is 0. Okay, but here this can never be 0. So this is different from 0 for all x's in R. Why? This is the question. So we can use delta, and we can find that delta is less than 0, strictly less than 0. Therefore, it doesn't have a solution. Another thing is that we can write it as x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 4. So this is x squared plus 2x plus 5. What's this one here? So this one is x plus 1 squared plus 4. Okay, so this is the sum of two squares. It can never be 0. Therefore, it's always bigger than 0. And therefore, we can never have this one as 0 and solve for x. Therefore, the only solution for this equation, the only solution here is x is 2. Okay? If we try and graph this polynomial, we're going to see that we hit the x-axis on this point 2. Okay? So that's what we do. Okay? And we go back until here, or I don't know. Until minus, I think this is minus 10. Okay, this is just a quick overview here. So the key idea is we want to solve. Trial and error can help. Okay, and also when we find a solution, we can write this one as, this is 1 degree times 2 degrees is going to give us 3 degree polynomial. Okay, and we do identification. And what's the identification? So we factor out here, and after that we expand and we identify the coefficients in each polynomial. So this one is equal to this one here to find the a, b, and c coefficients, and after that we check for the solutions. Okay, I think that's all we need to do here. If you see any errors or mistakes, please let me know. Thank you.